Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Bumi Essien, and on this channel I teach you about God, faith, family, lifestyle, and DIYs. I know you have something to learn on this channel. Please do subscribe if it is your first time on the channel, and if it is not your first time and you've not subscribed yet, this is the right time to subscribe. Do not also forget to turn on the notification bell, and most importantly, share with your friend. Alright, so today we are going to be learning how to make liquid soap for our household use in the house. And here's me gearing up, trying to cover all of my body from head to toe. Yes, I've worn my socks, worn my croc, and I'm wearing a long trouser to cover my feet. I've worn my face mask. I am wearing my jacket to cover my hands since I don't have an overall, to cover my sleeves all the way to avoid any kind of spillage. I'm wearing my safety glasses and my gloves. And yes, you can see I have my hair covered already. Okay, so we're almost ready to start. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so before we start, I'm going to be showing you the chemicals. Yes, I got my chemicals from Ojota Market, and when you get to Ojota Market, they will sell everything for you already packaged. So I've shown you one of the chemicals. That's the soap foam booster, and this is the perfume, the preservative, and the distance. And this is called the STTP, and the soda hash is number 4. When you go to the market, they already labeled and numbered the steps you're going to use for it. This is number 3, and that's the sulphonic acid. Sulphonic acid, not sulfuric, please. Sulfuric is a very, very dangerous chemical, so please note it. Sulphonic acid. This is called the SLS Rice. That's step 6, and that's Nitrosol, which is the step 1. That's the first thing we are adding to water. And that's step 2, the Caustic Soda. This is a very dangerous chemical also. And that's Texapon. This is a foaming agent for your soap, and it looks like gel, the gel that we apply on our hair. That's what it looks like. And this is the SLS again. Alright, so we're ready to start. So in my bucket, I have 2 measures of water there. In this one, I have 10 liters of water. That's the white bucket. Yes, I'm going to be scooping from there to dissolve the chemicals that needs to be dissolved. And in the black bucket, I have 20 liters of water, but the chemicals I bought is chemical for 25 liters of water. But the total liter of water I have here is 30 liters because I want my soap to be 30 liters. But anyways, when they come pre-packaged like that for 25 liters, and that's me adding the first, that's the first chemical, that's the caustic soda, to water. Please note, you pour chemical into water, not water into chemical. Very important. So that's me mixing in the caustic soda in water. When this happens, the water gets really hot, and it brings out fume and sometimes stinks. So that's why my nose was covered. And practically all these chemicals, when you add them to water, the temperature rises, like it gets really hot, really hot. So that's me adding the soda ash. Yes, soda ash into another liter of water. That's one liter. I have 1 liter in the big cups, and I have 500 ml in the smaller cups. So that's like 3.5 ml from my 10 liters of water that I have in the white bucket. So my 20 liters is still in the black bucket. So that's me adding my STTP into water, and that's my SLS Rice. It's a foaming agent, just like the Texapon. That's what it looks like. It looks like rice. Yes, it looks like rice. That's what it looks like. So that's what we'll be adding into the water now. Okay, so we'll just stir and mix all this so they can dissolve. We'll dissolve this for about 30 to 1 hour, and you come and stir intermittently till every chemical is dissolved. Okay, so that's the sulphonic acid. I repeat, sulphonic acid, not sulfuric acid. And the Texapon will be mixing this one together too. So the sulphonic acid is a foaming agent, and at the same time it helps your caustic soda get activated. Yes, it helps it get activated. And that's me cutting the Texapon into the sulphonic acid. I'm mixing. I'll mix and mix and mix this till it's well combined. Yes, so just mix till it's well combined. I'm just showing you what it looks like. It's dark in color. It's not black. I'll call it brown. That's the sulphonic acid. I won't say it's black. Alright, that's me mixing up the sulphonic acid and Texapon. So after that, I just dropped it, and then I arranged the chemicals, dissolved chemicals, in the order of the steps as written on the soaps. So after about an hour, I'm back to start making the soap proper now. So that's my turning stick. It's actually one of my mop sticks that have been stripped, and that's the step 1 chemical. That's the Nitrosol. It's a thickening agent, so that's the first thing we are adding. But for this, I will beg you, please wear your nose mask, as the chemical is very light. So there is no way you will pour this thing that it will not, you will not have particles of it flying all over the place, and it will enter your nose. And don't forget, it is chemical. No matter how harmless it looks, it is chemical. So we stir and mix, pouring it portion by little, because so it doesn't get lumpy. And that's what my dissolved caustic soda looks like, which is the step 2, remember. So I'm just adding it to my mixed Nitrosol. Yes, little by little. Then we stir. Making soap is stirring. You have to stir and stir till the chemicals are well combined. At least 5 to 7 minutes mixing each chemicals before you add the next one. The soaps need to be well combined. Yes, I've done that. So we are adding step 3. Don't forget, step 3 is the Texapon and the sulphonic acid that we've mixed together. Yes, and you see the reaction. You see what happens as we pour it into our mixture already. Ideally, I should be wearing gloves at this point, but it was really difficult working with the red gloves. I should have worn like the surgical glove, the white one. Yes, but we move, because now we are not handling the raw chemicals. They've been mixed and added to water, so we move. Yes, so we add little by little, and then we now stir. Do mix. Yes, and you can see how it's foaming. It's foaming really well because they are both foaming agents. And as you do this, you notice that the water thickens the more. When you added the Nitrosol, you see the water thickens a little bit. Add the caustic soda, it thickens up a little bit more. Add this, then it thickens up again, and then foams a whole lot. But now we are adding our STTP and soda ash at the same time, but we'll pour it in little by little. That's the STTP, and now the soda ash. For some people, they even soak both chemicals together in one container. So that's me adding it. There's a little bit of sediment in the soda ash. That's what I'm trying to get out. Yes, now that they've been added, it's time to mix again. That's our step 4 and step 5 added now. Yes. Mix. As you can see what is happening. Soap has now thickened so well. At this point, my arms were aching. It was really hard turning it, so I had to, start turning like I was turning amala. So now as it is, we turn and turn till they are well incorporated. If at this point you have not subscribed to our channel, it's time to do that. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Share and let your friends see what you're learning. Thank you. About another 5 to 7 minutes, I'm adding the last soaked chemical, which is the SLS. Can you see how clear the water is? the whole of the SLS rice has dissolved. Yes, so that's me adding it little by little and mixing it up. Yeah, I was really sweating, so I had to use my jacket. At this point, you can see I've removed my jacket, so it was even walking outside. I don't know what the weather has been these days, but we continue to do our work. So that's where my spatula trying to scrape off the chemicals on the side of the buckets. Then I continue to mix and mix and mix and mix. You can see it's so thick. So this is adding my foam booster, which is the number 6 of the ingredients. I got an extra foam booster because I really want the soap to foam. You know that psychological feel like this soap is not foaming, it's not coming. Oh my god. Alright, so I bought an extra after buying the packaged 25 liter. So I just got an extra foam booster. So that's it. I mix and 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 mix until they are really well incorporated. So this is the preservative that comes with a prepackaged, and in that small cup I have scooped a little bit of the soap. Alright, so we're mixing the preservative properly. And that's my perfume. The reason I scooped a little bit is so I can know what happens when some perfumes, when you add it to soap, it makes it so more watery, like what is happening here. This perfume, I use the blue water perfume. You can see the consistency of the actual soap. See the consistency, it has reduced a little bit with the addition of the perfume. So it's just for me to check. Yes, it wasn't so bad. So we add the perfume now. Perfume is called blue water. Yes, blue water. Yes, I think yes. And then it's time to add my perfume, a little bit of color, the water and a little bit, and the color that comes with the package. You can see I'm using color pink. I love using color pink for my soap. Alright, so that's me mixing in the color. Yes, taking everything out. Add a bit more water. Yes, and you can see how beautiful the soap is turning out. At this point, the soap will look cloudy because we've done a lot of mixing and mixing and mixing. So that's it. I had to add about 1 liter of water at this point because at this point the soap was still very thick. Yes, and then I had to get my color out also. Added an extra 1 liter, that's 2 liters now I've added to the soap. So I mix it up, mix it, and you can see, just look at the color. You just love it. I so love it. And at this time everywhere smells divine. Perfume was perfuming. Yes, thank you for watching this far, but if you are yet to subscribe, one more time I'm going to beg you to please subscribe to my channel. I created this for just my household use. Can you see the consistency? See how thick and lush it is. Yes. At this point, even myself, I was patting myself on my back and telling myself, well done, babe, you've done a really good job. That's me adding an extra 1.5 liters of water, because you cannot just add the water at once. You have to add it little by little. At this point, I've finished adding all of my extra water and we're done. I'll show you what it looks like the next day. That the soap has rested for a couple of hours. Yes, this is what it looks like now after about 12-14 hours. And see, it's all the bubbles have gone out, soap has cleared, and it looks a bit more watery than what I left it as. That's why you should be careful with the amount of water you add to your soap. And that's me putting them in my kegs ready to gift it out, and also keep the one I'll use at home. Yeah, because I'm going to gift it out to my mother-in-law and my mom, and keep the portion for the house also. And I had my little helpers. You can see my kids coming around to see what mommy is doing. Thank you for watching, and bye. See you in my next video, and thank you for subscribing.